Hi, I wanted to show you my closet. I used to live in a different house in Jersey Village. About 2.5 years ago, I moved from that house to this house. And in my other house, I had turned my closet into somewhat of what I would call an art gallery. What I did is I purged a lot of my clothes. They didn't fit me anymore. And I decided it was time to bless others with some of the clothes I could no longer wear. While this was happening, I was doing a little bit of research on the internet, and I discovered that there were some ladies out there that had done a lot of purging, and they had turned their closets into what I would call an art gallery. I also came across a book written by somebody whose name is Marie Kondo. She wrote a book, did some consulting, and it was about the art of tidying up. And I thought a lot about what she wrote about. She wrote about going ahead and really paring down your things, folding them in such a way like she would fold them so that you would have them lined up in a drawer and you could see what you had. She also, it seemed to me, was very respectful of her clothing. And it seems to me that sometimes in our country, we have so many clothes that it's hard to even be respectful. So anyway, I thought about what she had said, what I was reading, and I decided to look at different pictures, and so I decided to do that in my other house. Recently, I've been working toward that here. So a few days ago, I went ahead and I took all of my clothes and I lined them up more or less, and they're by color. So now what I can do is I can come in here very quickly and easily, and I can look at what I have, what I might want to wear for the day. Many of my clothes are by the same vendor. They're by Casper. Not all, but many. And some of them are where I could wear like a black jacket or whatever, and then I can wear some of those. Like for instance, this could be with black, this could be black or brown, this could be black or this turquoise. Anyway, so I have them lined up according to color. So that makes it very easy for me to decide what I'm going to wear. Now, in addition, these are all things I already had. So I just decided the other day that I would turn this into my, quote, art gallery. This is something right here. This item was given to me as a Christmas present by my daughter. So I took this right here. This is from when I was in Malaysia. I bought a couple of these. I like them. I decided, I don't have them framed, but I decided that for now, I would just lay them on the shelf. Now, in addition to all of that, what I did is I thought about some other things that I already had, and I have gotten this item right here. I have several of them. I got that at Dollar Tree. It was $1. I already had the vase. Those are fresh flowers. I got this the other day in different colors at the 99-cent store. I put some fresh strawberries in there. Now, I don't tend to take pharmaceuticals, so I decided that I would put some things that I had. This is a silver tray I already had. I had a couple of matching goblets, wine goblets. This is a Spanish wine that I drink sometimes. I actually sometimes drink it partly for pain. I also like this ginger ale that I buy at Specs in the neighborhood. It's to me, a very mild flavor. It's real ginger. It's from England. I like that. I like drinking that. I saw this the other day, and this intrigued me with the map, Silk and Spice. And it just so happens when I was 15 months old, my parents, we flew to Indonesia to live for, it turned out, a year and a half. And so it says here, this is from Portugal. It says, the Portuguese explorers discovered the silk and spice routes to the Far East in the 1500s. Prized for their enhancing flavors, nutmeg, cinnamon, and pepper, it changed world cuisine, while silk from China became prized for its luxurious touch and softness. So I mainly bought this because I love the label. anyway, just to let you know that these are just things that I just mostly already had. I decided this is actually, I've used this as a vase, but I decided it would be good for fresh water in the morning. So this morning I was able to have some strawberries. Somebody gave me this little angel that says faith. So I thought, well, that looks good. And so I have taken things that I already own. And so, I use them, and I find this very attractive. Now, in addition to that, I have this small little bookshelf, and I've taken things that I already own. I have some hats here that I put right here, and then here's a purse that a friend that is from South Africa came to visit. She brought me that. This is something, this little turquoise thing I got at Dollar Tree. That was a gift one Christmas, and this has several of some purses that I own. I bought these the other day, these two bottom boxes. I got them at Dollar Tree. This is something, it had a little item that I got one year. I think it was from Macy's. And so these are just things that I have arranged attractively. Now, in addition, I also do have, I have my shoes over here, and I have a hamper for my clothes that are dirty. So anyway, also on this back wall, I have wreaths that I change out so they can be up here, and then when it's time to change and get a different wreath, I can switch them out and put them on my front doors. I have two front doors. So anyway, these are just some suggestions of things that you might consider. Now, the other thing I want to point out is this is a calendar that I had in my kitchen, and I decided to move it in here, and it says Wonders, 16-month 2020 calendar of the world. All right, so it just so happens that every month it profiles a different very famous place. I've been to some of them already, haven't been to all of them. I have been to Japan 3 times, and this month it features Mount Fuji, of course, and the calendar is in English, and it's in French and Spanish. So when I see something like it says, today is Easter Monday, which I didn't even know that, I guess in some parts of the world they celebrate Easter Monday. So I like that idea, but it's in English, and it's in French, and it's in Spanish. So this is a way to be sure and, look at some of the sites. I've never been here, so maybe I've been to a lot of places around the world. I have not been to this place. So anyway, these are just some ideas that you might want to put in an area that, a closet. It could be, this actually was in my kitchen pantry, this calendar. I like to buy things. Sometimes I find calendars at dollar stores. Anyway, these are just some ideas and that you might be able to incorporate. Anyway, thank you.